got it.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to MANIACITV, man. Today we got NBA Youngboy, the real loose cannon with a guardian angel from the Insider Hotspot YouTube channel, man. First off, free top until it's backwards, man. Free top for sure, man. So listen, NBA Youngboy, we did a ton of reactions to a lot of documentaries on his life, and to be honest with you, man, you can make a movie from NBA Youngboy's life. So we ain't gonna waste no time, no. We gonna get into it right now. Here on MANIACITV, the real loose cannon with a guardian angel. Let's get it.
In this particular place, it was hard. It was hard for real. We ain't really had much now. Man, Baton Rouge shit, it's all about staying alive. It don't matter if you in that setting or you out that setting. Ain't no hiding from gun violence. Ain't no hiding from violence, period. It's either jail
Or be killed.
or death, like literally.
According to BRPD, this all started on Monday afternoon when BRPD, along with FBI agents, received a tip about a group of people waving around guns on an abandoned lot on Chippewa Street. One of those individuals, Kentrell Galden, better known as rapper NBA Youngboy.
Ain't doing nothing while you hold him like that.
Man, I feel like the feds, they've had NBA Youngboy on their radar probably since he became famous, man. More so in the last year, because they've been trying to get him on a shooting from 2019. What was it, that assault on that one dude, and man, him waving a gun in his music video. They've been trying to get him for the longest, man, and now they got him. I don't know any update on the case because I haven't heard anything in a while, but the last I heard, it was probably something like he could get out possibly in June. But then again, I don't know how credible that source is, so
NBA Youngboy.
Ain't doing nothing while you hold him like that. He ain't doing shit though. A motherfucking thing.
What up, gang? Back with the real. You know what's the deal. Over the years, we've seen some of the greatest come-ups to hit hip-hop. From the late Juice WRLD to Drake, fans just gravitate to some artists on a higher level. The city of Baton Rouge has opened the world to another legendary artist. He goes by the name of NBA Youngboy. With massive streaming numbers, a following to rival that of hip-hop's greatest, and being labeled one of the biggest artists ever, he came from the ghetto to iconic status. But YB has a dark cloud over his head, one that continues to get him into deadly beefs, mental instability, and always in and out of the pen. Right now, he's gotten into trouble again, and this time, it may put him away for a very, very long time. Today, we're gonna try to understand just who he is and what brought him from the trenches to the top of hip-hop to facing a life behind bars. From retaliation drive-by shootings and multiple escapes from life in prison to countless altercations with his ops, numerous parole violations, on and off house arrest, and even failed assassination attempt on his life.
you know, just him listing all that, man, you know, this title really does make sense, man. The real loose cannon with a guardian angel, because there's gotta be an angel watching over Youngboy, because everything that he's been through, man, you know how much time in prison this man, listen. Oh man. I don't even know. Like, that's the only way you can really explain it. He gotta have an angel watching over him, honestly.
Numerous parole violations, on and off house arrest, and even failed assassination attempt on his life.
Like, he could have been doing life in prison. He could have been, man, he could have been dead multiple times, man.
Life of the real loose cannon with the guardian angel. Before I break it all down, please drop in the comments which city you from and which rap beef is hot in your city. Kentrell Deshaun
Hey,
Golden.
man, y'all already know 414. Hey, hold on. The 414 Cream City, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I don't know, man. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, niggas just be hating on each other all the fucking time, man. I think everybody got a problem with each other.
Please drop in the comments which city you from and which rap beef is hot in your
What
city.
city y'all from, man?
Kentrell Deshaun Golden, now known to the world as NBA Youngboy, wasn't always a superstar he is today. He really came up from the trenches of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a kid that just wanted to be a kid, but never got the chance to. He would lose his father to the court system at the age of 4 after he was apprehended and sentenced to 55 years behind bars for a botched burglary attempt.
I still call him daddy though to make him.
I don't think I ever seen a picture of his dad before. 55 years in prison, man. Can you imagine you ain't never gonna be able to see your kids grow up, ever. That's crazy as hell, 55 years.
But never got the chance to. He would lose his father to the court system at the age of 4 after he was apprehended and sentenced to 55 years behind bars for a botched burglary
That's
attempt.
crazy.
I still call him daddy though to make him feel like somebody. But I ain't seen that dude since I was 4 years old.
This left YB with his mom's older sister and younger brother. After already having a rough start to life, his worries were far from over. YB would be to the point of near losing his life when wrestling with the dude down the street went wrong and he got slammed off the bed and broke his neck.
But hey,
Yeah,
I was wrestling, man, come on, back home when I was 4. With the dudes down from down the street. I don't know what happened, but I know, man, slammed me. And I fell on my fell out the bed. And I remember my shit from like being from right here to right here. I couldn't move.
It left him with a halo neck brace that has given him significant scars to this day. His mother was pursuing a career in rap, and after what happened to his father, she left YB with his grandma, where he was raised on 38 Chippewa Street, which would become what inspired one of his breakout mixtapes.
38,
We'll
baby.
talk about that later. YB didn't have a choice in the decision, always feeling like his mom always put other guys before him.
It was really, I ain't had no choice. Cause my mama, she all about a and I'ma say it still. She all about a. She used to put me before she'll put me out and shit.
But his
Man, that'll fuck a kid up, man. It's already the fact that he lost his dad to the prison system, to the courts. But then again, you know, when the mom, like, and I see it happen a lot of times, man. A lot of times moms put these dudes that come into their life before they kid, and that'll fuck a kid up. Honestly, man. Honestly. So what is he gonna do? You gonna turn to the streets. If that's the only love you can get, you gonna turn to the streets.
About a. She used to put me before she'll put me out and shit.
But his grandma would be a blessing in disguise, making sure he was taken care of and becoming the first person that made him feel the love he craved.
I always stay with my grandma, like my grandma took care of me. My grandma gave me anything I want.
So you was kind of spoiled by your grandma, you would say?
Yeah, my grandma made me feel loved.
Sadly, she would pass away and he would move in with his brother OG3. YB would drop out of school to pursue his passion for rap.
Maybe his grandma, low-key, his grandma could be his guardian angel.
What grade did you drop out at night? And what was the reasoning behind that?
I have a dream to chase. Well, I'm chasing the dream. I want to rap. I don't want to focus on school.
It was something instilled in him since he saw his mom rapping in the studio and wrote his own raps around 3rd grade. Him and OG3 would begin falling deeper into the street lifestyle, firstly as a way to support their music careers.
I grew up stealing, taking from people.
OG3's mom did everything she could to try to support the two in their dreams.
That's 3-3 mama. She been with me since my grandma died. She just been there for me, like supporting, like all the way. I think she paid for my first studio sessions.
But eventually, the street life enticed YB and 3 deeper.
I don't know, cause it was a certain lifestyle that I got attached to, like that I liked it. I ain't never knew everything was gonna go the way it went. Like, but I wanted to rap since I was a baby, and I did it though. But as far as jail, shootouts, and all that other shit, I didn't know it was gonna go that way. And if I did, I probably wouldn't even did none of it.
This resulted in YB getting his first escalated case in the justice system. He would be held for burglary at a young age and did 6 months in juvie. That was the start to YB maturing further in his music. Being locked up would teach him valuable lessons and allow him the time to write music.
I'm telling you.
It helped me know my purpose. It helped me know what I want to do.
Like, if anything you can learn from just being locked up or whatever, man, like they can physically lock you up, but your mind forever gonna roam free, man. And you gonna start thinking, you know, you need that time to sit just to think to yourself and be like, man, okay, what do I want to do? You need just that time to yourself, just mentally, because you ain't gonna get that out there in the streets, man. It's gonna be clouded to you. But if you sitting down for a minute, man, you got a lot of time to think. Come on now, you can get your shit straight.
Know my purpose. It helped me know what I want to do. It helped me stop bullshitting in my head. Shit, time don't wait for nobody. Shit, I wrote at least within them 6 months. I wrote at least like 25 songs with no beats.
These songs would become one of his first releases.
That's
Like
talent
the
right
mixtape.
there.
YB would become more and more influenced the more he sank into the hood. His youth days were spent even on house arrest at one point.
Oh no, record it.
But YB had bigger dreams and wanted to make it out for him and his folks. This was the inception to his clique, NBA, Never Broke Again, with a mission to be just that. He would release a bunch of successful mixtapes like Mind of a Menace, Mind of a Menace 2, Before I Go, and the infamous mixtape that received album level acclaim, 38 Baby, based on where he grew up. Youngboy was on a path to
like that 38 Baby project, man. I'm telling you, man, like a lot of songs on there. You would think Youngboy was a seasoned vet in the game, man. Like, and it's crazy because he was a rookie. But like just the songs and the story, his storytelling ability, like you would have thought that he was like, he'd been in the game 10 plus years, because he has so much pain to tell, so many stories to tell through his music. Man, it was incredible. That Gravity, I will forever use Gravity as a prime example for a lot of his earlier, you know, songs that he came out with in his career and the starting stages of it, man. The talent was always there, man, always. It's like Youngboy, it's a natural given gift. It's a natural born gift to him, man, honestly.
And smashing the stigma of his city. But you know how it goes. You can take a dude out the hood, but can't take the hood out of dude. YB was arrested in December 2016 outside a club in downtown Austin, Texas, and held on $200,000 bail. This was in relation to a drive-by shooting a month earlier, where him and 3 other suspects offloaded shots in the 2000 block of Kentucky Street. One of his homies would be hit in the neck, and they would crash the whip. YB, the driver, Derek Geis, and another accomplice would hop out and leave their homie leaking. Luckily for him, but unfortunately for them, he was transported to a local hospital, intended to. Speculations led to word spreading that the person shot in their neck was an NBA affiliate who would later snitch, which led to YB's arrest. But that's never been confirmed. Authorities say the drive-by was retaliation for the loss of YB's cousin, Uzilla. YB would receive a call from a fellow Baton Rouge rapper, Kevin Gates. Behind bars, they gave him encouragement for the future. Youngboy is facing up to 10 years in prison, but the judge had a heart, seeing as he was so young and had a lot of potential to do better and bring change with the large influence he had on the youth. After a lengthy emotional talk in court, the judge leniently gave YB a suspended 10-year prison sentence, but placed him on supervised probation for 3 years with the condition that he must remain arrest and conviction-free. This meant that if he got into trouble again, the original 10-year sentence would be back in effect. He would post a reduced bail of $50,000 and was back home.
It's like, and that's big for somebody like Kevin Gates to reach out to Youngboy, you know, steer him on the right track. I know Meek Mill did that for Youngboy too after he got out. You know, Meek was in the Untouchable video telling Youngboy, you know, you need to leave. I think Boosie also reached out. Like, you need the OGs like that to get to these young kids to keep them on the right path, man.
And was back home. YB got the break of a lifetime, and he wasn't gonna let it go to waste. Soon after, he dropped the hit Untouchable with a Meek cameo on a FaceTime giving him some advice.
About the studio, stay out the way, and this shit cheap.
Man, the probation officer, I'm trying to see when he gonna let me leave now.
You gotta move or you gonna die.
On the outside, Kevin Gates' prophecy would come full circle, and YB would have record labels running him down. He would sign with Atlantic.
He was like, man, just keep working, and I promise in a month you gonna be out of here. I just kept doing it. So I think in a month, that one Atlantic emailed me. I don't know what made me check my email. I don't even do shit like that. I checked it though. And then when they were like, they wanted to fly me out of now leg.
That's big. I hate the fact that Kevin Gates and Youngboy relationship went sour, because I feel like Gates was an incredible mentor for Youngboy, man, definitely.
People normally overlook. YB has oftentimes gave Meek credit for his rap alias.
I really can't explain it, but yeah. Meek named me.
YB was seen
really?
To be on the path
I didn't even
to
know
behavior,
that.
But his habits got the best of him not too far down the road. Videos would surface of him putting hands on his then girlfriend, Jania. He would again find himself back into the hands of law enforcement on February 24th, 2018, arrested in Tallahassee, Florida, and extradited to George Wares County Jail, facing multiple charges and held without bail. Jania would deny all allegations and say they were simply playing.
First of all, in the hallway, we were playing.
But that didn't stop YB from being in serious trouble for violating his parole conditions.
I'm saying, like, you could say y'all was playing all you want, but it's still, if the judge had that parole, if he got arrested anytime within the next 3 years, like, come on now. Come on.
We were playing.
But that didn't stop YB from being in serious trouble for violating his parole conditions. But again, the judge seemed to have a liking to YB, and instead of putting him away for 10 years as originally agreed, she let him off on $75,000 bail.
That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. Like, most judges, they won't give a fuck. Honestly, most judges would be like, fuck it, you gone. Like, man, that's crazy. He lucked out with that judge.
And instead of putting him away for 10 years as originally agreed, she let him off on $75,000 bail.
Wow.
With some hefty added limitations.
Okay, Mr. Golden, how does it feel? Your probation is terminated. How you feel right now?
I'm kind of scared, but it feel good.
This man seemed lucky or extremely blessed and had a purpose in life.
Had an angel.
YB was out once more, but guess what? Yup, right back in he went. This time on a separate incident with a female on February 11th, 2019. YB and female companion Star Thigpen would be arrested after he directed her to attack house cleaning when they entered his room, thinking they were already gone, as checkout time was up.
Rapper whose real name is Kenneth Golden is charged
What's going on with Shawty?
with 2 misdemeanors, possession of less than an ounce of marijuana and disorderly conduct.
Youngboy would be charged with 2 misdemeanors, possession of less than an ounce of pot, and disorderly conduct. You think he'd calm down, right? Wrong. Just a few months after, in May 2019 on Mother's Day, he would be involved in a deadly shootout with his ops in front of the Trump International Beach Resort in Sunny Isles Beach, Miami, which left his female companion at the time hitting her shoulder.
Now there's a lot of stories going on about this, because this was, I think, for Rolling Loud 2019. People were saying it was T Grizzly's group shooting at Youngboy's group. Man, like, it's a lot of stories going on with this one, man. And this was another thing they was trying to get Youngboy on. They was gonna arrest him on this, you know, before they got him what they got him on now, but they was trying to get some from this too.
In Sunny Isles Beach, Miami, which left his female companion at the time hitting her shoulder, a 5-year-old boy grazed,
and an innocent
bystander
person
losing his
dead.
life. Even though YB wasn't held for the incident, because he was a target of a failed
And then he went on stage right after that and performed. Now you can't say that ain't no gangster shit.
attempt, he would be apprehended for having a firearm, breaking rules of his probation. Here's where luck just doesn't seem to be the case. This man has really got to have a guardian angel. The judge would only sentence him to 3 months behind bars and ban him from performing for 14 months. After serving his 3 months, Youngboy was back in business on the outside on house arrest. YB seemed really untouchable at this point and was basically dominating the rap game. Making it through 2019, in April 2020, he would find himself between a stabbing between 2 women at his home, where his alleged fiance at the time, Yaya Mayweather, wanted his female companion, LaPatra Jacobs, gone when the altercation happened. YB would dodge being implicated for anything that happened, but as always, his guardian angel couldn't catch a break. In September 2020, YB was back in the news and in custody of law enforcement
music video.
after him and 15 other members of NBA and BBG were arrested. BBG stands for Bottom Boy Gorillas, and they're affiliated with NBA in a deadly beef with TBG, Top Boy Gorillas. I did an in-depth vid on this, so you'll have to check it out to catch up on some serious street politics with YB. I'll link it in the description. Youngboy will be held on multiple gun charges and a considerable amount of cash, $47K, and a $300K cashier's check to be exact, along with firearms and pot, were seized.
Oh my God. You trying to bring a bag? I told you not to trust these niggas. Bitch, you know you dead wrong.
Like, they trying to use his music videos, him having a gun in his music videos against him right now, because, you know, him being a felon, you ain't even supposed to touch a gun, whether it be yours or somebody else. You ain't supposed to have your hands nowhere near a gun.
Turns out YB and his crew were filming a video with guns waving all over the place at an abandoned house on Chippewa Street when the police were informed about the shenanigans and pulled up on the scene. YB would post $75,000 bond and be back to doing his thing again. That's not even the craziest part. The judge would order that the police return valuables seized to YB. He would get back the $47K, jewelry, and a cash.
If that was a female judge, he low-key hidden at this point, man. Honestly, he low-key hidden. If he get out of this, if that's a female judge, he hidden. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. He doing something for that judge, because, boy.
And valuables seized to YB. He would get back the $47K, jewelry, and a cashier's check worth $300K. Whoever this man's guardian angel, I want to hire him.
Man.
A month after the incident, YB would be the target of an investigation for allegedly beating the man with intent to put him in a body bag.
That's
before his
187.
manager called and told him to let him go. Nothing has come of it as of yet, but the cops are on the case. If you thought all of this is just mind-blowing, we haven't even spoken on the beefs and public falling out with his moms and his cries for help. While dodging life in prison, the anger got him into a series of fights and serious altercations with numerous rappers like Fredo Bang, the Blue Demon Lit Yoshi, Jada Youngin, G Money, R.I.P., and even fellow Project Baby,
Kodak
Black.
You see what it is when he say, my people ain't with that. My people ain't trying to see what you want to do though. These niggas watch me from a jail cell, man.
He even got into it with Houston OG,
Jay Prince.
YB was wildin', coming at anyone, including fans and even his mom.
I don't play like she gonna expose me. What you gonna say? You ain't getting no house. You can't say I'm no hoe. You hear me?
He was even being filmed by pedestrians riding around blasting music, flashing the Draco without a care.
I was talking your shit.
His destructive habits would ultimately lead to the point that he may never return from. In March 2021, the feds would pull YB over on an outstanding federal warrant in Los Angeles. He would take him on a high-speed chase before fleeing on foot and was actually leaving him in his dust. Feds was not playing and got the K9 unit and a chopper in the sky to capture the rapper and place him under arrest.
I ain't doing nothing while you hold him like that.
I'm gonna ask y'all something. Do y'all feel like Youngboy can get out of this? Y'all feel like he can get out of this and get back to the music, or do y'all feel like this is it? Y'all feel like that this might be the one? You know, like I said, man, I'm hoping for all the best with Youngboy.
Turns out, the warrant stemmed from the previous arrest of him and 15 others with a set of firearms around. After using DNA tests to try and pin one of the firearms seized then to YB, feds came up without a match of his fingerprints on any. But when the feds come for you, they don't give up until they get you. They would obtain a search warrant for the SD card for the cameraman on site, and in footage found, YB would be caught in 4K holding guns in the video. This violates his parole and got him jammed up in the system. History shows that he's untouchable, and it seemed to be the case here again. By some miracle, a California magistrate judge would grant YB pretrial release contingent on Louisiana's approval, but a Louisiana judge would outright revoke that notion on April 1st, stating YB's vicious characteristics and history over the years as reasons for his decision. YB was charged with being a felon in possession of a firearm and possessing a firearm not registered to him, and currently remains locked up while he awaits trial. YB has had a long string of run-ins and chances with the law, but he may be at the end of his rope. At the very least, pictures emerge that show the 38 baby in good spirits. Hopefully his trial brings more good news for that smile to remain. The world is now watching as one of the biggest artists' life hangs in the balance. Many criticize the rapper, labeling him a loose cannon, but really, he was misunderstood. He was searching for love in his fans.
Love is a rare thing that I barely feel loved. I only feel loved when I'm on stage and shit like that.
That's like one of the biggest things that a lot of people got to realize about Youngboy, man. He's so misunderstood and so judged, man. But y'all got to look at this man's background. Look at how he's come up. You can't get mad at him for his decisions in life, man. He fucked up. Everybody fucks up. You know what I mean, man? Come on now.
I barely feel loved. I only feel loved when I'm on stage and shit like that.
Wanting a woman that could be his escape.
I still ain't never found that one girl yet that understand me, and that ain't really all about money, who just understand my life and could take me away from me.
He was dealing with pain and trauma from his life.
None of my never see me cry.
Right.
But I cry, yeah. I swear I do.
And his demons was eating away his mind.
I'm still in a dark place inside my life. I'm still hurting, but I'm still always praying though. And even though it's getting ugly, I'm still getting it on.
When the grave starts feeling like an option, that's when you know he's dealing with a lot. YB simply wanted a life he never had, away from all the drama so he can be a kid again and give the life he always wished for to his family and kids.
Yeah.
These is my 2 things I can't live without. And I want to be wealthy, not rich, because rich mean you balling, wealthy mean your kids balling.
Same thing that brought him success might be his downfall. Pray for Youngboy, y'all. I'll stay on top of his case, keep y'all updated on the real.
In this life that I'm living, I pray I make it through the night. As I ride through my city, I'm thinking, looking at the lights. For so long we was hurting, now I got the chance to make it right. Plenty of times you done hurt me, I'd have been all alone at night. They claim that they with me, but shit, I'm knowing that they ain't right. Gotta stay down and get it, I know that it's gonna be alright. Can't get knocked off my pivot, I gotta play my cards right. Gotta stack up them benches, my we gonna ball for life.
Man, like I said though, man, I'm sending all my well wishes to Youngboy. Man, I've been so proud of Youngboy, especially last year. You know, I feel like he was in, I feel like he's had his moments, you know, where he could be in a dark place, but he's also had his moments where, you know, he was doing interviews smiling. You know, I'll never forget that interview he did. I think it was on FaceTime with somebody. You know, he was smiling and he was happy. He was so hopeful about the future, you know, being able to really, you know, be there for his kids and just really trying to turn his life around. But like I said, you know, somehow bullshit always, you can't get around the bullshit. Sometimes bullshit just gravitates right to you, man. But like I said, man, free top, man. So listen, link down below in the description. Y'all want to check it out. in its entirety uninterrupted. If y'all new to the channel, y'all rock with me, want daily reaction videos, hit that subscribe button, follow me until the next video. I'll see y'all then. Thank you for watching MANIACITV. I'm out.
I ain't gotta do too much. I swear that these niggas, they be doing too much. I ain't gotta